What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be talking well, we're going to be doing another rate your squad video. We're going to be talking about other squads that have been sent in to me, and I'm going to be rating them as well as giving some advice. So lads, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. You put more My Team content here than anywhere else. So if you want to find out about My Team news, find out about My Team cards, different tactics in My Team, this is the place to go. Also, we are trying to hit 220,000 subscribers. We're at 219,000 right now, and if we hit that in the next even 2 weeks, I would be absolutely delighted. So anyway, now let's get on to it. Okay, so if you want me to rate your squad, tweet me on Twitter with hashtag #RateMyTeam. My Twitter is @DBGYD_, and I'd preferably put in a bit of a description, because without a description, it's kind of tough for me to give advice, because I can't really talk. Say, if you don't tell me how much MT you have, I can't really suggest someone that's like way more expensive, way out of your budget. So on Diamond Token board, holding the tokens, fair. I'm doing the same. Run most offense through Curry and Darren, use Hawks freelance. Okay, so basically my offense. I don't know about your defense, but okay. Your starting lineup, I like your 1-2-3. I would run Stockton at the 1 because he's a better defender. Or more often, and he's also smaller. More often than not, you will play against a dude who's running everything through their point guard, and Stockton's a better defender than Curry because he's got that high on-ball steal tendency. With Paul George is a card that I really like. I really like Paul George. I'm kind of indifferent on Mike at the 4. I would look more at moving Mike into the 5. Especially if using the Hawks freelance, which is a 5 out, I would probably move Mike into the 5, and then at the 4 put in a... I don't know who to put in at the 4. A DL maybe? DL would be pretty nice. And off the bench, I really like your bench, except what I would do is save a whole bunch of MT, sell Porzingis, buy Bargnani. I'm telling you, Bargnani's better. Bargnani's better at everything. He's even a better shot blocker for some reason. Sell Porzingis, buy Bargnani. I get it, they thought Porzingis was going to be the next Bargnani after he was drafted, but like, man, for some reason 2K Bargnani is a lot better. Okay, so Leo Smith. I do a lot of pick and rolls, get behind screens. Dre has silver range. Kyrie has silver. Clamson Trail has bronze range. Any upgrades, 150k. Okay. Okay, so Kyrie, Latrell. I'm trying to think who else is in the Kyrie sets. Dikembe, who you have there. Okay, so every single player in your team is locked in by the looks of things. So let me just have a think. It all depends on what you really want from your center. I really like Dre at center. Trust me, I think he's fantastic there. I definitely would have, as one of your last year on the bench, have a shooting center. So have like a Bargnani. And I just realized in your bench, you've got 3 point guards. So who plays the 3? Is it Riot or a Mashburn? I'm not the biggest fan of Mashburn, I will say that. So if you can find a Dunleavy, with range and clamps, he's god tier. But that card's difficult to find. I would put Clay probably on your bench and throw Bargnani kind of as one of your last 3. And then other than that, seems pretty good. So this team right here is this is about a 7.8 out of 10. Really nice. And the previous team is a... Where is it? Zoom all the way. Okay. The previous team here is a 8.2 out of 10. Then this squad right here, run Hawks 2018, 3 Hunter, willing to sell whoever, auction house full of MT. Also Diamond Buggy, use Smith for his ability to pick and pop. Okay, perfect. Let me just have a look at this team. So I don't like Rose. I will tell you that right now. That Rose is... I'm gonna say I would get rid of Rose just because no clamps. I would get rid of Rose, especially because you've got Houston in there beside him. I think you can tactically downgrade Manu. I've been selling a Manu Ginobili for the 100 or so K. You can get someone for like 10k. It's as good. Like Eric Gordon's barely worse than Manu. Who else? Giannis is good. Porzingis replaced with Bargnani. Trust me, Bargnani's just better. And this is like it's a good team. It's a good team. It's just so hard to recommend. It's just so bad value. It's such bad value. I'm sorry, but it's really bad value. It's a really good team, really bad value. They can be both of those at once. It's really good, but it's really bad value. So I'm gonna give this team a 7.8 out of 10. Maybe no, it's an 8 out of 10. But man, you can do so much better for your MT. You can do so much better for your MT. Trust me. Okay, I've got 250k. Say bought some of these players with super pack, market crash, on diamond token board, and probably just don't buy any diamond tokens. None of them are good. Don't run play as much 3 hunt, run pick and roll, mostly saving MT and tokens till season 2. I'm guessing this was from a few days ago. Okay. Yeah, saving those tokens, I did the same. It was a bad idea. Let me just have a look. Stockton, Darren. Okay, this is a really good team. I doubt you've got range on Winters, but Stockton and Darren is an unbelievable 1-2, especially if Darren has range, especially if they both have range. Paul George is really good. Larry's fantastic at the 4. Your bench, you've got clamp space against every player. I would throw in Bargnani in there for Gilmore, but that's really it. You got the Busher down the end of your bench. Will be free as a scorer. Al Horford's pretty decent. So this is it's like an 8.7 out of 10. Gotta admit, it's a really good team. I like to blow by everyone and not play defense, similar to a guy named DBG. Really? You want to make a joke about my teams, yet you're using 3 non-clamps players in your team. I'm pretty confident that you don't have badged up Stockton or Scotland Jackson and Tyson freaking Chandler, lads. Tyson freaking Chandler. Do you ever think the guy by the name of DBG would be ever seen using a non-shooting center in 2K? Hell no. The guy named DBG would never use a non-shooting center. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Alright, so currently have 43k MT. Run Hawksman 18 freelance with no plays on offense. Currently 9-12 on Ruby rewards. Ruby Steve Kerr's coach. Any suggestions on center? I mean, short answer, Andrea Bargnani. Long answer, replace Kristaps and Rick Smith with Bargnani and LaFrance. A short answer, Bargnani for Kristaps. Long answer, Bargnani for Kristaps and LaFrance for Smiths. You save MT and get better players. Lowry's great off the bench. I like Sleepy and Darren combo. I like Houston because you're surrounded with defenders. I like Bailey. This is an 8.8. This is an 8.8 out of 10. This squad here is an 8.8 out of 10. This is a really, really good team. This is really good. I would replace both the centers. If you want a suggestion for centers, LaFrance and Bargnani. 20 of the Lighthawks freelance, pass screen away, ISO, pick and pop. Okay. I don't like Bargnani at the 4. I like him, not at the 4. I like George Hill's really good when he's badged up, not when he's not badged up. I don't like Terrell Brandon. I don't like Granger. There's some good in this squad. Hey, it's a 6 out of 10. Or it's a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10. There's some good in this squad. Like Michael Cooper. I like Reggie Williams about hell, and I like Bargnani, but not the 4. Paul George is decent on a budget. Oh man, Granger's just not worth it. There's a lot of... You can do a lot better for your MT than this. Yeah, you have Terrell Brand locked in and George Hill. Trust me, Doc Rivers is so much better than both of them. And I'm still going to say it. Mo Cheeks is better. Mo Cheeks isn't bad to use. Unless you somehow picked up a George Hill with clamps. Kyrie Irving, you know what, he can score. Danny Manning. Man, he's awful. He's so bad. RJ Barrett's awful. Cat's not awful. Porzingis has no hot zones in the corner. It's a big problem with him. It's not a bad team, but again, it's like a 6.57 out of 10 around that range. Like, there is definitely a lot of things that are needed to be fixed in this squad. Okay, just this out so I can switch to the next team. Okay, apparently it is not letting me switch to the next picture, which is a little bit awkward because this happened more than once in this one video. There we go. Okay, so no money spent. Williams has silver range. DL has bronze. Got 100k to spend. Okay, you have a look. I like this team. I like Clay, I like Michael Cooper, I like Jefferson, I like DL, I like Bailey, I like Bargnani, and look, friends, I can't even suggest a better budget option. I can't even suggest a tactical downgrade. You got the two best cheap centers in the game. Larry Bird, really, really nice. Ooh, this is an 8.6 out of 10. It's a really good team. You got range on Williams anyway. DL has got a little bit of range, enough range that he can hit from normally where you spot up from in an awkward position. Got Larry in there. There's no flaws in this team. There really isn't. Maybe I like a range extender on the bench, but that's the really only flaw in this team. For your, I don't think you can really upgrade it for your price either, because I would wait. It's only a matter of time until a range extender, clamps Amethyst comes out. It's only a matter of time. It will happen by the end of. It'll happen by the end of the season. Amethyst with range extender and clamps. I would wait for that card to come out before spending your MT. So honestly, just use this team, work on getting good with it, and build up your MT. This team it's structured perfectly. You don't need any upgrades. Okay. No money spent on PS4. Hawks 2018 freelance, run a lot of pick and pops and pick and roll. Need 6 players to get Amethyst tokens. Don't worry about getting Amethyst tokens. Trust me, at this stage, don't worry. Okay, you know what, lads? It's been a success. It's been a success. The fact that people are already coming out here with Bargnani and LaFrance, their 2 centers. My tips have been a success. I like your point guards. I like Harry Kittles. I really like Harry Kittles. Cooper, really good. Bowen, really good. Is this the first time I've seen Bowen? No, actually, the troll squad was Bowen. Had Bowen in it as well. Bowen's so good for his price because he's hot zones everywhere outside the 3-point line. Basically, he's straight cash. So Bailey Howe really good, Larry Bird really good, Bargnani really good, LaFrance really good, Reggie Williams, Paul Pressey, and Danny Manning. Man, this seems nice. Seems really, really nice. I can't give it more than like a 7.8 out of 10. Probably 7.5, 7.8. But man, you don't have much MT. This seems more than capable of winning. Seems more than capable of being competitive, unlimited especially. Okay. Rate my team. Have 40k driving kick. Going to replace Scalabrini with Sam Perkins. Don't really run plays. You know what? I'm going to tell you this right now. Keep Scalabrini. Keep Scalabrini. Don't replace Scalabrini with Sam Perkins. Scalabrini's better. Okay, so Darren Williams, Mike Dunleavy, Sleepy Floyd, Michael Cooper. I like your backcourt. Mike Dunleavy's one of the most underrated cards in the game. Especially if you get one with range and clamps. He is the most underrated card in the game. His release is so cash. He's got base 4, which is one of the best releases in the game this year. He's 6'9" and can play the 2. Yeah, he's not the greatest unless he's badged up, but if you happen to get him badged up, he's a god. Paul George is a beast as well. I really like Dejan Bargnani. Trust me, do not replace Scalabrini with Sam Perkins. Trust me, do not do it. Man, there's no suggestions in your price range. Within your price range, there's no suggestions I can make. This team's an 8.3 out of 10 to an 8.5. This team's really, really nice. So anyway, yeah. That is pretty much it. That is the video. So this is the series where I rate your squads. If you guys want me to rate your squad, obviously tweet me on Twitter. And anyway, yeah, big thank you to everyone who has sent in squads. And we'll be doing this again next week. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.